Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students, today our topic is the method of Hajj. Dear students, it is necessary for you to understand some things before studying this topic. When examiner sets a question from this topic, he can set this question in many ways, like date-wise, or just say the method of Hajj, or observances of Hajj, and manasik-e-Hajj, or according to places. So I'll try my level best to cover all the things like method of Hajj, manasik-e-Hajj, according to the dates, according to the places. So this is the nature of question. You have some knowledge about the manasik-e-Hajj, for example, Ihram, Talbiya, Waquf Arafat, Waquf Muzdalifah, Rami, Tawaf, Sa'i, Nahr, or sacrifice of an animal, Halakur Ras or Kasarur Ras. And we have discussed some of rites of Hajj in detail. And some places are there, for example, Makkah, and in roundabout Makkah, Masjid Aisha, plain of Mina, plain of Arafat, and plain of Muzdalifah. These are the places where rituals of Hajj are performed by the pilgrims. And the dates are 8th of Zilhajj, 9th of Zilhajj, 10th of Zilhajj, 11th of Zilhajj, 12th of Zilhajj, and 13th of Zilhajj. So these are the dates in which Hajj is performed. Dear students, we will discuss the method of Hajj. You know, there are three kinds of Hajj: Hajj-e-Ifrad, Hajj-e-Qiran, and Hajj-e-Tamattu. And in this session, we will discuss the method of Hajj-e-Tamattu. So please listen very carefully. I have already told you the method of Hajj is very easy, very, very easy. And you know about the terminologies of Hajj. So please listen very carefully about the method of Hajj-e-Tamattu. So keep in your mind the dates and the places and the rituals of Hajj. Which ritual of Hajj is performed by the pilgrims, in which date and at which place. So now we move to the method of Hajj-e-Tamattu. And the Mutamatti, you know who is Mutamatti? Dear students, the Mutamatti, those pilgrims who perform Hajj-e-Tamattu, on 8th of Zilhajj, they take a bath and putting on Ihram and start reciting Talbiyah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wan ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. So continuously the pilgrims recite these words, and then offering Salatul Fajr, Fajr prayer there at Masjid Aisha, and pilgrims go to Mina, and in Mina they offer there Salatul Zuhr, then Salatul Asr, then Salatul Maghrib, and then Salatul Isha of 8th of Zilhajj. And they spend whole night in Mina, where they take rest for the next day, for the next rituals of Hajj. And in the morning, they perform Fajr prayer there, Salatul Fajr. And then after sunrise, they move towards plain of Arafat. All the pilgrims stay at plain of Arafat, and you know, stay at the plain of Arafat is called Waquf Arafat, and that is the most important ritual of Hajj. If there is no Waquf Arafat, there is no Hajj. So this is very important and most important ritual of Hajj. In Waquf Arafat, all the pilgrims listen the khutbatul Hajj, sermon of Hajj. And it is sunnah to listen the sermon in the standing position. And there they recite talbiyah and istighfar and pray to Allah Almighty. And then all the pilgrims perform their Zuhrain there. This is the combined Zuhr and Asr prayer, and all the pilgrims perform this prayer, Zuhrain, in plain of Arafat. And then, before sunset, they leave Arafat for the plain of Muzdalifah. All pilgrims reach at plain of Muzdalifah, and this stay at plain of Muzdalifah is called Wuquf-e Muzdalifah. When they reach at plain of Muzdalifah, all the pilgrims offer Maghribain. This is the combined prayer of Maghrib and Isha. Stay at Muzdalifah, Wuquf-e Muzdalifah is wajib of every pilgrim, and they spend the whole night there. This is the sunnah. So all the pilgrims collect 49 pebbles for Rami. They spend whole night there in prayers to Allah, in istighfar or repentance, talbiyah. So day of 9 Zilhajj and the night is very important for the pilgrims. They spend whole night there, and they offer their Fajr prayer there at the plain of Muzdalifah. And after offering Salatul Fajr, they leave Muzdalifah for Mina. And now this is the Fajr of 10th of Zilhajj. So keep in your mind the dates and the places. Now the date is 10th. So after Fajr prayer, all the pilgrims move towards Mina. When pilgrims reach at the plain of Mina, the first ritual of Hajj that is performed by the pilgrims is Rami, Jamaratul Uqba. After Rami, they can put off their ihrams, and after this ritual, the male pilgrims can shave their heads, and that is called Halakur Ras, and female pilgrims do the ritual that is Kasrul Ras, shortening of hair. The female pilgrims cut only the lock of hair, just. And after Halakur Ras and Kasrul Ras, all the pilgrims sacrifice their animals there. That is called Nahr. Sacrifice can be performed on 10th of Zilhajj or 11th of Zilhajj or 12th of Zilhajj before Asr prayer. And after completion this ritual, all the pilgrims leave Mina and go to Makkah for Tawaf Ziyarat and Sa'i. So when they reach there, firstly they perform Tawaf Ziyarat, and this is also very important ritual of Hajj because it is obligatory and first. If this ritual is not performed by the pilgrims, so Hajj would be incomplete. And all the pilgrims try to kiss the black stone there and then offer 2 rakat at the station of Ibrahim. After this ritual, all the pilgrims go for Sa'i. Sa'i is the running between Safa and Marwa 7 times. After Sa'i, they drink water of Zamzam, and then they go to Mina and spend their night to take rest. 10th of Zilhajj is over, and now pilgrims offer their Salatul Fajr in Mina in 11th of Zilhajj. In 11th of Zilhajj, pilgrims perform only one ritual, and that is Rami. Rami Jamarat. The good time for Rami Jamar after Zuhr prayer. So all the pilgrims go for Rami, and they throw 7 pebbles on each jamara. They throw 7 pebbles on Jamarate Sogra, then on Jamarate Wusta, and then on Jamarate Uqba. And after the completion of this ritual, they spend the whole night in Mina. The 11th of Zilhajj is over. Now, all the pilgrims offer their Fajr prayer at Mina on 12th of Zilhajj. On 12th of Zilhajj, they also do the Rami on the same way. Firstly, go to Jamaratul Sogra, then Jamaratul Wusta, and then Jamaratul Uqba, and throw 7 pebbles on each Jamara. And after completing this ritual, Rami, some pilgrims go to Makkah and perform Tawaf Aveda, and some pilgrims spend the coming night there, and the next morning they do Rami and then go to Makkah. And in Makkah, now it is 13th of Zilhajj, and the last ritual which is performed, that is Tawaf Aveda. So after this ritual, Hajj is complete. So this is the sign of the completion of Hajj. So this is the method of Hajj Tamattu. Inshallah, in the next lecture, we will discuss method of Umrah and the differences between Hajj and Umrah. Inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.